Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly love reading. Let's see what's going on for you this week in terms of love. Okay, so interesting, we have 7, 8 and 9 of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of ending of karma that's happening here. 7 of Swords, this is the need to get away from something that's really not serving you, something that's draining your energy. Normally it shows the person escaping on the eve of a battle. But this is escaping something that's made you believe that you're stuck. But this is all about mind and perception. You're not truly stuck in this situation. It's just thoughts that make you think that, because there's also the 9 of Swords. This is the card of sleepless nights. And there's like this siren here, or this creature here that's coming to get this person kind of thing. But these are fears of the mind. I'm hearing from Spirit that things aren't as bad as they seem in your mind. There's also the card of investment here, 7 of Pentacles. So definitely coming out of karma. This is taking, it's like your connection gave you the opportunity to take a step back and see everything from a higher perspective. So this can be relating to you, it can be relating to your person, or both of you. This is, I feel, no longer investing in things that keep you stuck in fear, no longer investing in some sort of karma. It's getting away from that, breaking free, because obviously after this it would be the 10 of Swords, which is a painful ending, but it's to make way for a rebirth. Knight of Cups, it's like you're following your heart, you're following your dreams. You feel that, or you know that staying in some sort of karmic cycle really stifles you, really makes you stagnate. It holds you back from bigger goals and dreams of the heart. Interesting. 3 of Fire. This is you ascending. This is you transcending obstacles and going on a new adventure. Again, seeing things from a higher perspective. Being liberated from this karmic cycle. So these are the Oracle of the Radiant Sun cards. What do you need to know? Rebellion. Yeah, and independence. Fighting for your freedom, fighting for your independence from whatever was holding you back. There's a rebirth here. She almost looks like she's pregnant, and that's what this card is about as well. The rebirth. Honouring your own needs. Doing what feels right. Standing up for yourself, being assertive, and moving into your independence. Yeah, there was a lot of submission in the past, but now the cage door is open. And you'll be going down a brand new path, spreading your wings, because that submission, you know that it was partly you as well that was being submissive in this situation. But you come back into your personal empowerment. So deciding to be more assertive. Generosity. So ask for help from the divine. the divine is really hearing your calling. The divine is really assisting you. You're getting clear about what you want, this path out of karma, and Spirit is really guiding you, assisting you, helping you reach that freedom because it's for your highest good. And yeah, escape. The divine is helping you escape. They're protecting you. And you may be going inwards a lot and meditating or praying to the divine for that guidance, and they're giving that to you. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, we have manipulation. So someone's been manipulating you or your person into thinking that you're stuck like this. But it's just like mind games, and you're not stuck in truth. This is the Magician's Tarot. What do the angels want me to know about your connection at this time? Judgment. Yeah, this is the soul calling. This is rebirth. And look, the owl looks like your soul family, your spirit guides. Helping you out of that death. You know, I said the Ten of Swords comes after all those other swords cards, the painful ending, but it's a rebirth. So you can be more of who you really are. You were dimming your light, you were changing yourself, repressing yourself too much in some sort of karma. Judgment is the card that's before the final major arcana card, which is the World. So you're making a final, or you've made a final judgment, many of you, and you're listening to that divine guidance. Maybe because of fears, maybe because of manipulation, you believed you were stuck in some sort of karma. And yeah, maybe there was a lot of manipulation and threats and things like that. But you're becoming fearless, you're becoming courageous, trusting in the divine, trusting the path that they're leading you down into your liberation. Four of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is all about holding on to a comfort zone. When we do that, look at how many chains and locks are on the door. You did not feel safe in that karma. That this was representing yourself. You felt like you had to chain yourself up, lock yourself up. You did not feel free to truly express yourself because of some sort of manipulation. Someone did not like you in your truth because it meant you were in your power. Someone wanted to keep you sort of blinded and stuck in fear. But when you hold on to that kind of situation because of a fear of being assertive and a fear of freeing yourself, you just become more and more like caged in. And sometimes we can try and convince ourselves that we're fine with that and we're happy and we can work with this kind of energy and pretend to ourselves that we are happy, but really we're having sleepless nights, intense anxieties and worries because the soul truth and the divine keeps communicating to you that this isn't the path of your highest good and you need to ascend it, you need to free yourself, rise up. And yeah, it seems scary, but that Ten of Swords is a slow death that leads to rebirth, whereas holding on to the comfort zone of staying in certain karma is like a slow death, and the worries would just always be there, just lurking under the surface. So this is just one of the cycles of life though, because we go through many crossroads, we come to many crossroads where we use our free will to make a decision about basically what's more in alignment with my true self, what feels uplifting, what feels liberating, what feels like it can open up doors, and then what other decision that we could make. Is it gonna be staying in the comfort zone? Is it going to be holding us back, kind of thing? So we have the Six of Wands. This is really positive. This is victory after a battle. 6 is the number of love as well, so it's victory in love. This is like defeating the enemy, and this person's come back home to the city, and this person's like saved the people, kind of thing. And this is really saying that you and this person are assisting each other in that liberation, and this is like soul family cheering you on, but this is also how grateful you feel for each other, because you're really assisting each other in difficult times. Then we have the Five of Cups. This is really relevant as well. It shows 3 cups spilt over. So that's the karma, that's the things that aren't serving you yet. Maybe painful going through that temporarily, but there's a clock on this tree that's saying divine timing to me, like it's time to release that and have a rebirth, like turn around and see this Two of Cups here, which is the Two of Cups card, the happy, balanced connection and balance and harmony and peace within yourself as well. And I'm noticing all this blossom in the wind kind of thing. It's reminding me of like Kung Fu Panda, the peach tree. Gives him his chi and it's about rebirth basically. And we have Page of Cups. This is following your heart. This path that you're going down, it may be a surprise, like you didn't see it coming. But this is you being brave, like you may not know all the steps forward, but you're trusting in where you're being guided to. There's a healing of your heart, and you're following like that childlike quality that's always curious and always wants to explore everything in life, and you realize that you can't explore these new avenues, you cannot have these new opportunities opening up to you if you're staying like this kind of thing. I can't remember what this deck is called. I think it's just the Witch's Tarot, maybe. What do the angels need you to know about the connection right now? So yeah, there was the Three of Swords here. In order to have this new beginning, have this freedom, you have to go through a little bit of heartbreak, but then that allows you to release certain thought patterns that have been keeping you stuck. Because it's these swords, the thoughts that are piercing and wounding this heart. So there could be feelings of guilt, that have kept you stuck in unhappy situations. Anything that's caused you heartbreak, that's keeping your heart closed. But that's what you're coming out of. The divine is encouraging you to trust them in terms of you're not being like selfish in following your truth, following the sun, following that childlike quality that wants to explore this intense new path, this new path that is more in alignment with your soul truth. The sun, you're seeing the light. The white horse is the path of your highest good. You're opening up. You've been very like shut down, closed down. Your light has been dormant, because in order to stay in certain karmic situations, you've kind of had to hide your light, hide your truth, and that has become too much of a heavy weight on your shoulders. So there's a healing of the inner child. 5 of Cups again, 3 cups spilled over. This is the release of anything that's been keeping you feeling stuck in a lower vibration, basically, and taking up the 2 of Cups again. Harmony, balance, peace. 4 of Swords. So this is the card after the 3 of Swords. So it's healing that heartbreak. I'm hearing you met this person, or you're reconnecting with this person because it's really assisting you now. It's like the divine timing for a major healing, a major releasing, and a new beginning. So this meeting has allowed for some initial stages of major healing, raising your vibration, and that's creating changes in your physical world. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands. This is a brand new adventure, a brand new journey. The Emperor. This has been in your personal empowerment. If there's children involved, you're going to feel much more at peace, because maybe this toxicity was affecting your children in some kind of way. So one of the main reasons that you're releasing karma is because of that as well, if that resonates. I'm just noticing he's got the sunflower pendant there as well, following the light, following the truth, following that childlike curiosity of this new path. Because look, there's the 6 of Cups. Here's the children again. This is about reconciliation with a soulmate, someone from your past returning to your life. If you have a history with this person, or it could be that you have past lives that you share. So this connection, this divine connection, just allows you to feel at peace, like you can just be your true self. You can be who you really are without needing a ton of barriers and walls up around yourself. And the 8 of Pentacles. I feel now is a time where you're working hard, planning, and working hard for that freedom, for that liberation. 8 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles coming after that is independence. So you're working hard for your independence, putting your ducks in a row, doing what you need to do in order to have that plan of action and actually act upon that. Okay, so these are the vice versa tarot cards. What do the angels need you to know about this connection right now? The Magician, the King of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay, I'm noticing these two as well. 8 Wands and 8 of Cups. Okay, so the Magician is all about that personal empowerment. That is having big dreams and really going for those. And I always see this as especially asking for a new beginning in love. Because when it's in the reverse, it just shows the cup here, the Ace of Cups. So yeah, and then we have the King of Cups. It's really focusing on your heart. Divine Masculines focusing on their heart as well as the Divine Feminine. Wishing for an amazing connection, an amazing union, because there's been a lot of investment in things that haven't grown, things that haven't worked out in terms of bringing you that deep fulfillment. So yeah, there's been a final judgment on that. And look, it's got the Sun again here. And that death of the skull and rebirth. This reminds me of the Lover's card as well. Yeah, you or this person have made a final judgment on whatever you are investing in that wasn't growing. Because the Divine has stepped in here. This is like the lightning, is like the Tower card, that divine intervention. Spirits come in and now you're much more aligned with these higher vibrations, seeing things clearly. And so there's the 8 of Cups. Again, making a wish. And this is the walking away card. Walking away from something where maybe you feel like you're just kind of like an option, or it's just an option, but it wasn't like your top goal or dream, your biggest dream kind of thing. So walking away from that. Seduction. So I feel that love has been the catalyst for this change, wanting to bring more love, wanting an amazing union with your divine counterpart. Drawing you out of that darkness, drawing you out of that shadow side, the lower vibrations, riches. So much abundance is coming in the more you just live authentically, because then you're really open to receive. Holding on to a comfort zone is really limiting you, and it limits the amount you can receive. But through like fearless, like leap of faith kind of thing, it allows you to be open. You're trusting the divine to deliver to you what is for your highest good. So you're open to receiving more. Okay, we have control, egotism, bluff. Okay, so this is what you're coming out of, or your person's coming out of. At the bottom we have practicality and assertion as well. So yeah, someone's been feeling controlled because of perhaps someone that's narcissistic with this egotism, and there's been a lot of manipulation, but a lot of that is bluffing. It's to keep you scared, to keep you having like nightmares, like that Nine of Swords. You're moving out of practicality. Maybe you felt pressured to conform, to living your life a certain way, and it's just too small and too limiting for your soul, because your soul's got big things in store for you. So it needs you to be in that courage to, this is like training in a way, like that courage is allowing you to be more assertive in terms of who you truly are in your life in general. And this is a number 1 card, so you're fighting for a new beginning, a release of the old. So you can have a new beginning, and there's 3 10s here, 10, 10, 10. That's endings and new beginnings as well. These are the Greenwich Tarot cards. What do the angels need to know right now? The 5 of Cups again, pouring away that what isn't serving you, so you can take up the cups here and go down this new path. So this really is a time of like tying up loose ends, preparing, making way, making room for that new beginning, that new journey. Because yeah, the World, final card in the major arcana, ending of that karmic cycle, and then you start back at the 0, the Fool. It's taking a leap of faith. That's the excitement, the beginning stages of you now living your life much more connected, much more conscious of the divine, and all the amazing experiences that are going to unfold from that. Here we have the Queen of Cups, okay, so we have the King and the Queen of Cups, wherever that was. Here it is. So that's divine counterparts. You're both opening your heart to receive more. Both, in order for it to open more, you're releasing courageously the blocks that kept it all caged up. The door of that cage is open. So very soon you'll be flying out of that cage. I feel you're both giving each other your heart, giving and receiving, emotionally balanced. You're assisting each other to be emotionally balanced through this transition. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.